This time it's actually going to be a serious video because you guys know I live in Japan, I live in Tokyo. Loads of people in a very crowded space, and there's quite a lot of questions you guys have sent me about the coronavirus, so I'm gonna just talk about it a little bit from the things I know. I have actually been following the coronavirus situation from quite early on because in some of my acquaintances there are doctors and they've already warned me way in advance that this is gonna become quite a big problem, and unfortunately it is. So what happened a couple of days ago, Abe suddenly announced that he's going to close all schools all over Japan, and this is all elementary schools, all middle schools, all high schools, and even some language schools are now closing. So some of my friends in the language schools, the year is just suddenly over. There's not going to be any school in the whole entire March. There used to be also spring holidays, so they're kind of connecting it up with spring holidays. Everything is closed. So having kids not in closed environments, that's because in the north of Japan there have been cases with kids catching it, and they're really trying to crack down on this now. So also it seems to be that, you know, people who already have some health issues are, you know, susceptible to it. Older people are susceptible to it, and sometimes very young children might be susceptible to it. So if one young child catches it, they might come home and pass it on to their grandparents, because in Japan many families still live under the same roof. Similar things like that. So this is the point where Japan is now really literally going, boom, we're going to crack down on this. So schools are, as of now, closed. There's not going to be any school in March, but even more drastically, not only schools but also official places are closing now. Concerts are getting cancelled, events are getting cancelled. Disney is closed for 2 weeks. Sanrio Land is closed for 2 weeks. Places where loads of people would go and assemble are closed. Even on the train, they're now doing announcements in several languages saying, please do not go on the train during rush hours. Wash your hands and, you know, disinfect things. Be careful of your hygiene. Wear masks. Similar things like that. They're saying that on the trains. And it's quite a big thing that they're telling people to not go on the train during rush hour, because Japan is such a working environment and it's seen as a good thing if you go sick to work or if you go sick to school. I've seen quite a lot of people who get like certificates for I have never missed a day of school, things like that. So I think this is gonna have to change, or hopefully this will change a little bit of the working ethics of people going sick to work or sick to school, since we have the cruise ship here, the Diamond Princess, and you know, people were there in quarantine, and quite a lot of people came back from the affected city, and now Hokkaido and certain areas where it just breaks out in clusters and you can't trace it back. This is the big thing that's happening right now. How it has affected me, there's been like cancellations. My work has said do not come in during rush hours. We will not be able to do street interviews for the next 2 weeks, because obviously we went to very crowded centers with a lot of people interviewing then. That's a big no right now. So luckily we have enough stock. So the videos that you're going to be seeing that are going to come out in Ask Japanese, we've created them before this was told to us, and we hope to maybe do some more videos inside or in areas that are less populated, so we'll save making videos and still creating content. Unfortunately, because Abe said, you know, close the schools, it has caused a bit of a panic amongst people, apparently also a lot amongst the older generation. So people have been panic buying toilet paper and tissue paper right on the next day. So when I went into my supermarket, all the aisles were gone. And a fellow friend of mine, even the pasta and the pasta sauces, all this kind of foods that you can kind of stockpile at home, they're also sold out. If you are planning on coming to Japan, I know some airlines right now are accepting free cancellation. I know that in Japan, JAL was one of the airlines who allowed free cancellations. I'm not sure how long that will work though, so you might have to check with your you know, airlines and such. If you are coming for the next 2 weeks, there's not gonna be much to do, is what I'm really afraid of telling you guys. I know there are people who are coming in the next 2 weeks. It's my birthday in the next 2 weeks, but the next 2 weeks are gonna be the very vital 2 weeks to stop the spread of the virus. So we're gonna see how it goes. Hopefully after the next 2 weeks things are gonna open again. Again, I am not a travel agency, so if you want to find out whether you should come at a certain date or time, please just check with your country what they're saying, check with your travel agencies, and make sure you're safe in case you're planning on coming sometime soon to Japan. On that note, everyone, just please look after yourselves, stay healthy, stay careful in case there's been cases in your country, and just make sure you're always on the safe side, you know, avoid big crowds, gatherings, stay hygienic, all these kind of things. So please look after yourself. This is it from Tokyo today. Things might change very soon, like every day. I feel like there has been a change over the last 5 days. So we'll find out how it's gonna go, but for now, this is the current situation. And I know a couple of you guys were very worried when I posted on my Instagram that there's absolutely no way to get hold of masks right now. I stood in line for like 30 minutes in the morning and only the first 5 people got some. So a couple of you guys have started sending me masks, so thank you very much for that. And yeah, I should be fine. I think I should be fine. I don't want to jinx it, but for now, you know, I'm trying to be very, very careful. Also, my birthday is coming up, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to celebrate my birthday, guys. So if you want to go and make me happy over the next time, I have an Amazon wish list with like stuff, because I love stuff. That's that. I'll put that down in the link below, so in case you want to send me something for my birthday, send it my way. And if you can't afford to send me stuff, I always love any kind of fan art. So if you want to do some fan art, I'd love you for that. Just put in the hashtag KathyCat, and when you post it on Instagram so I can see it, or on Twitter, put in the hashtag, and make sure to also link me with an art mark so I can find it. I always love getting your fan art for my birthday. So yeah, I'd be really happy. So it's coming up, March 8th is coming up soon. And I hope I'll still have a good birthday, but I think I should be fine. I'm trying to be positive, so you guys also please don't worry too much. I try to stay positive, and yeah. Until next time, you know, even this is a time that it seems to be getting more and more serious in Japan, try to do the things you love, obviously be careful, and I catch you soon on my channel if there's any more news. So yeah, take care of yourself, bye!